There are some rail movements, like a heritage unit on point, that are rare but can happen more than once. Then there are the movements that are without a doubt once in a lifetime.
Alright, so today, if you didn't notice, I'm out here railfanning with my dad today. What we're doing today is we're gonna see this really rare train. It's gotten, I don't really know if you can call it ATSF anymore with how good it looks.
In 2022, BNSF Railway and the North County Transit District donated a newly restored bicentennial locomotive and a recently retired Coaster F40PH to the Southern California Railroad Museum in Paris, California. In order to get the engines there, though, a special once-in-a-lifetime move was scheduled to move the engines from Commerce Rail Yard to Paris, California, via the BNSF San Bernardino subdivision and the San Jacinto subdivision, through the Box Springs grade. After 3 years of waiting, it was finally time.
And then we have this. So, we're gonna go see how this looks, and I'm just waiting for him. So, yeah, let's get it.
My dad and I didn't really waste any time making it to the station. We already woke up a tad bit late, and we got a message from my friend Henry that the train was already in Corona.
So it stopped at the station, so that's what we're doing right now. We're gonna try and see it.
If anybody wants some free shots of 5704, run down and get them right now.
Yes, sir.
As soon as we made it to the station, I was extremely surprised to see that the 5704 and its train were literally right there. They were stopped for a red signal and waiting for the Southwest Chief to clear the way. But if I were to only show up maybe 10 minutes later, I would have missed it and been cooked.
So right now it seems like they're waiting on one more link, and I think I see it coming. This is pretty crazy. This engine right here is an SD45. Built a long time ago.
This engine was definitely built a long time ago. 5704 is an SD45-2 locomotive built for the ATSF by EMD in 1973, making this engine around 52 years old as of making this video. The 5704, along with 4 other ATSF SD45-2s, were all painted into a special bicentennial scheme to celebrate the 200th anniversary of the United States. However, ATSF wasn't the only railroad to do this. At the time, it was thought that every single railroad, short line or class 1, had at least one bicentennial locomotive in their fleet, which I can imagine was definitely really cool to see.
It was recently restored by a company in Kansas, and now we're just going to keep waiting for this train to get out of here. But I did talk to a couple of other rail fans, and the guy who runs it is actually right over here, so this is going to be something really cool. But in the meantime, let me get this shot of this train coming.
Baby, I'm around enough to know when you're coming down.
Something that I realized while I was in the station was the amount of Railfans that were there. All of these guys had one thing in common, and that was having an interest in trains. If you've ever been in school, you know how rare it is for there to be even just one Railfan. It's important for Railfans to stick together. After all, we all just like trains.
Yes, sir, yes.
Baby, I'm the cat. Baby, you know I'll be there when I want to, and you let me roam. You think you got me figured out? I don't know about that. But when you wanna twist and shout, baby, I'm the cat. Baby,
That was sick. We just got it turning on. GP60M right here.
Soon, the Southwest Chief was cleared into the station, and it wouldn't be long before the 5704 would be able to leave. My dad wanted to get a shot on the box springs grate. He knew it would be crowded, so we left a little earlier to get a good shot. But when we got there, it was packed.
Alright, so we're here in this place. We're in Moreno Valley right now. It's a city over from where we once were. There's a Y over here at this, there's a mill. And I'm pretty sure that the train is going to come through and go back out over on the Y. I think this is where they're going to Y it.
Homer's down at Star Milling, which is just right down there.
So there we were, just waiting at the end of this street for this train to come down. When all of a sudden, we got word that the train was being flipped around with ATSF 5704 in the lead. At this point, I knew this was something special.
Alright, so we just received word that this actually, they widened it a little bit further down. So it's moving here on point. This is probably the most rarest thing you'll ever see because I don't think this train has ever been on point for a very long time. Can't see the light yet, but it's definitely getting a little bit close. But this is the shot. Let's get it.
Soon I saw the nose round the corner, and then it was time to see literal greatness.
Stuff right there, once in a lifetime.
About 4 miles up from our last spot, the train stopped on the side of the road, waiting for the northbound Metrolink towards Los Angeles to pass through. In the meantime, though, I was able to really see what it meant to be a rail fan. It felt like one big family. Take a look at this.
Under there.
Underwear.
I mean underwear.
The man himself.
What's up, man?
What's up?
It's a rail real quick, like do like that 611 shot where it's like has like the ropes pulling it or something.
Soon, the engine in his train finally started to move. Everybody getting out quick was an understatement. The lot that we were in was empty within 2 minutes.
Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Looks like they got the spur in.
I know it sounded like there was a crunch there, but I think the engine was fine. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video so that I can share my passion to the world. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider to like and subscribe. And maybe tell you what you thought of it in the comment section below. See you in the next one.